welcome to this Moho craft video showing you how to make your pom-pom spider. Right, let's have a look what's in the box. Right then, inside your spider kit you should have your spider wooden template, 2 cardboard circles, you've got some black wool, you'll need your sewing needle from your pumpkin kit, and we've got some instructions. Now you're also going to need some small blade scissors and a pair of larger long blade scissors. Nail scissors will do if you've not got embroidery scissors, and kitchen scissors, something sharp will do for this bit. So let's get going. Right then, so what we're going to do is we're going to use these cardboard rings here and pick them up to make a pom-pom all around this bit that will be the spider's body. So we start off by placing the cardboard rings either side of the spider, making a little spider sandwich, and we're going to then cut off a piece of wool 50 centimeters, and we're going to put that just aside for later. That's what we're going to use to tie around the middle. Okay then, so it says cut the remaining wool in half. I'll just find the ends. Da-da. So we cut this in half, and then we're going to fold each piece in half. Let's get rid of one. So we're going to fold the piece that we're going to work with in half and thread it through the needle so that we've got it doubled like this. Okay. Once you've threaded your needle, we're ready to start sewing on some of the pom-pommy bits. So we line this up here so that our rings are all lined up along the body, and we're going to just hold the end down there, and then we're going to come up and through the hole and wrap around. If you go over that first bit, you should just tie it down there a little bit, then we can hopefully let go in a couple of more wraps. So we're just going to go through the middle and out to the edge, through the middle, wrap it around just like you would if you were making a pom-pom without the spider with your cardboard circles. So we just keep going around and around and around like this. Try and squidge them up a bit, get plenty in, then it's a nice fatty pom-pom. So we wrap all the way around. When we come to a leg, to squidge it in there, we're just going to then work over into the next bit. So miss the leg bit and go into the next bit there. Don't worry if there's a little gap there, that will all disappear. So we're going to keep wrapping all the way around till the cardboard has disappeared and our wool has been used up. Do that one in there. Squeeze this one into that little armpit. And the same again into that one there. And up there. I'm not going to put one through the middle bit. You can do, it's just I'm not going to do it because it gives you a nice little space to start your snipping. So keep going around through the legs. Be careful with the legs because they are quite thin, so be careful you don't snap them off. And just keep going all the way around. So you can see I'm back to the beginning, and then I'm going to go all the way around again just over the top of it. So we want to keep going until this hole in the middle is all full of wool. Then I get my second bit of wool, again fold it in half and then thread it through the needle double, so that it's, you can do it single, but it'll take you twice as long. And then threading in the same direction, I'm going to come up here. We do the same again. Just keep going round and round and round until this hole in the middle is completely sealed up. Right, so I'm just going to leave that there. So what we then want to do is, with our snippy snip scissors, we're going to snip all the way around between the cardboard circle and between one of the cardboard circles and the wood. So be careful you don't cut the legs off. And as you snip it, you'll start to see the circle down there. So I'm going to cut all the way around on this side. Snippy, snippy, snip, snip. Now when I start to see the cardboard circle here, I then want to get my scissors in between one of the cardboard circles and the wood, and I'm going to snip, snip, snip all the way around. You can see just between the circle, oh, on that side, circle and the wood. Nice and easy across his bottom. It's very fiddly between his armpits. Leg pits? I don't know. You probably noticed that one side looks a bit fatter than the other. Don't worry, we've still got to give him a lovely haircut. So I've trimmed all the way around there. There's no little bits left. So I'm going to take my other piece that I cut off earlier, and I'm going to slide it along. So look for the bigger side and put that side up, and I'm going to slide it along the body, and I want to get it between the cardboard and the wooden shape. So pull it carefully, carefully, carefully. This is what we're going to use to tie our pom-pom together. So pull it up to the top, and we want to tie it at the top so that we can use one of these as our hangy loop, as our little web to attach it onto the pumpkin. So, little tip, when we're tying a pom-pom, we can do a knot like that, that's fine, but if you twist it through it again, and then pull, 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 nice and tight. Don't pull it so tight that you snap the wool, but pull it tight enough that it holds it together, and then a little double knot. So let's get rid of some of this fluff. What we then need to do is remove these cardboard shapes. So very carefully, without snipping off the wool that we've just tied it together with, you can rip it or snip it. Oh, little rhyme there. I'm just going to carefully rip it and peel those off there. And they can go in the recycling now. And then peel the next one off. Oh, not very strong today, like that. So we can get rid of them. And then with our, you should have a long piece left. We need to make sure we save this long piece and don't snip it off. So what I'm going to do is, to remind me, I'm going to thread the needle on the long bit, and I'm going to thread it through that little hole at the top there, and that will become what I attach it onto my pumpkin with. So I then get ready for the mess. I give it a bit of a fluff up, and then I'm going to take my long blade scissors and I'm going to give him a lovely haircut. Now you can cut off, if you want him to be a really nice solid pom-pom, you do need to cut off quite a bit to get it really dense. There we go. When we're quite happy with our spider, oh, it's black fluff everywhere, we can then attach him to our pom-pom, to your pumpkin. So we've got our pumpkin that we made earlier here. It's the same if it's going on to the Dreamcatcher one, exactly the same process. So we just pick a hole at the bottom, and using thread your needle, pull it through there, and then decide how long you want him to be hanging. We'll go for quite a short one on this one, and then just sew it through a couple of the stitches on the back. Same if it's on the web one, just sew it through some of the strands on there, and then snip it off. Put that over there, and then you're ready. Happy Halloween!